Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel to FC 26 career mode into episode maybe 7 now, maybe 6, I don't know. Probably got it written down, maybe 8. I think we're on episode 8 now. Transfer window is open, transfers are happening in January. Robin Koch is looking to move to Newcastle from Eintracht Frankfurt. There's some big moves happening like Willy Gnonto moving for 61 million euros to Feyenoord. Everyone spending big, everyone making big moves. But we have got something to look at in the transfer market. Obviously, we always sign 2 younger players, which we're going to try and do in this episode before the end of the transfer window. We lost in the last episode to Arsenal, which is making things difficult at top of the table. But there's also some big news in terms of the squad and squad fitness. And that is that Erling Haaland has picked up a broken foot, a broken toe injury, and he's going to be out for around 3 months of the season. Considering we're at the 12th of January already, or 9th of January when he got injured, when I look at the calendar, that is really bad for what he can offer the club this season. It would mean that Erling Haaland comes around back or around this period of around April time. That would be 3 months. January to February, 1 month. February to March, 2 months. March to April, 3 months. So he's going to come back around this week here, between the 9th and the 12th of April, with just 3 Premier League games in that month remaining. Now, of course, he's got to get back to full fitness. It doesn't happen overnight either. So then you're talking about probably the Leeds United game he's going to be back for. But who knows? Sometimes it's 2 weeks. So say he's back for the Birmingham City game away from home. There's literally 4 games in the Premier League season left. 5 Premier League games left. So can we win the Premier League without Erling Haaland or without a striker that scores the amount of goals he scores? I don't know. And maybe we need to look at bringing in someone, an experienced striker, a very experienced striker, to come in and do a short-term deal. A short-term deal for us and come in. We're scouting some experienced strikers. We'll have a look in this episode at who we could make a move for. In terms of gameplay in today's episode, we're going to kick things off with the away game to Preston North End, which we are going to play in the FA Cup because we want to go far in the FA Cup after being knocked out of the Carabao Cup. It's Forest away we'll simulate. It is Strasbourg at home away we'll play. It's Man United at home we'll play. And it's Real Madrid away from home we'll play as well, ending just around transfer deadline day. In terms of young players for the future of the club and looking at some younger players, I've picked out 2 that really have caught my eye. The first one is Jamie Seymour. Now, he says that he's a left back or a left midfielder. He actually is right-footed, so he is going to be converted to a right back for us. A value of 1.7 million euros for the Blackburn man. And he's a wing back, he's an attacking fullback, good attacking quality, good stamina, good acceleration, good crossing, good dribbling, a reasonably decent defender as well. Dead ball situations, he's very much a sort of set piece sort of fullback, a Trent Alexander-Arnold sort of mould player. So we are going to look at him to bring him in as a future right back for the club. And another player that we mentioned earlier on in the season is this man at Benfica, Leão Rios, only 16 years of age, 63 rated. We picked him out before as a player that we really like the look of. Hugo Viana and the scouts have been scouting him for quite a while. He's the other younger player that we'll look to bring in. Bruiser, low-driven shot, press proven. Only small for a holding midfielder, but hopefully he grows. But I think his physicality will help him in that. There's young players that come in for low fees, a big sell on fees. Blackburn Rovers agree a 1.7 million deal with us for Jamie Seymour. And he's joined by Leão Rios on Benfica for just under €1 million signed by Manchester City. This is somebody on with for Preston North in the FA Cup. Big changes for Manchester City here today, and actually a debut for a young player. So Samo Soares starts in goal. It's Livramento Kusanov. O'Reilly, the captain at left back. He goes back in there with a doggy out and Aitnuri looking to be rested. And in comes a young man by the name of Latham. He's a young player. Can play hold midfield, central midfield, defensive, a centre-back. We've converted into a centre-back when we obviously brought him in this summer to our youth system. He's came for the youth system, only 16 years of age, but he makes his Manchester City debut today. Anderson the holding role with Naipan in that sort of left-hand shifting role. Sullivan in the 10 and McCady off the right. And it's Marcaritho and Sangare up top together. Those 2 with Erling Haaland out surely get more games. On the bench, you've got the experience of Semenyo, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Phil Foden and Lakeba. And then 4 young players also get their opportunity under Vincent Kompany today. Foster could make his debut, as could Beckett against his former side. Seymour, recently signed from Blackburn, is there on the bench. You can play right back or left back. Might come in there for O'Reilly. And Smits as well, the young Dutchman on that City bench. So Emirates FA Cup action, Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest. Went out early, didn't we, in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Not looking to make the same mistake today. That's for Preston North End. They line up in a 4-3-3. It's Iverson in goal, Offia, Gibson, Ganashas, and also Vucevic in the back 4. McCann, Mawene, and Foyar in the midfield 3. And then it is Thierry Small off the right, who's very good, as Macic, who's a problematic striker through the middle, and Vidkovic, Gabriel Vidkovic off the left. I think Anderson in the holding role today, but he's a quality footballer. McCadu Sullivan. What a ball through to McAdoo, that is. McAdoo's in here. Ryan McAdoo. Ryan McAdoo! An assist for Sullivan, a goal for Ryan McAdoo. 1-0 Manchester City. He's a top player, McAdoo. Whether he's played more this year than last year, I'm not quite sure. But in he goes. Plants that in the top corner. And what a find from Cavan Sullivan as well. Kenneth though. McAdoo in again here. McAdoo again! Oh, what a save by the keeper. Cleared as far as Elliot Anderson. Cavan Sullivan! Oh, just over the bar. Sullivan. McAdoo. McAdoo! Just past the post by Ryan McAdoo. A good play. Him and Sullivan seem to have quite a good connection with each other. Sullivan. McAdoo. Naipan! Good save. Can he throw back into Naipan? Oh, and just past the post by Sever Naipan. Weak from the young centre-back there. He makes a good recovery challenge. Anderson caught out, however. Anderson in there. Great feet. Chance for Preston North End. His poor goalkeeping. And the equaliser 1-1. O'Reilly. Sullivan. Cavan Sullivan tests the goalkeeper. Canitho trying to get the rebound. It's off him. And behind for a goal kick. Pressing by Canitho and McAdoo. And City with energy. Can't win that ball back. Giving away to Anderson. On to Cavan. To Sangare. He's onside the Frenchman. Sangare! There we go. 2-1. 2 assists today for Cavan. Anderson wins it back and into Cavan. Sullivan, no, he's give it away. Probably the first one to come off today, Anderson, actually. Oh, there's a chance here on the far side. Oh, what a strike again. 2-2. Livramento lost his man. Anderson has been terrible. Preston equalise it 2-2. What a hit. Preston long. Kusanov all day long down to McAdoo. Cavan Sullivan. To Canitho, takes it so well. Mark Canitho! A hat-trick of assists for Cavan Sullivan. And Canitho puts in front. And Cavan Sullivan, you would say, has been man of the match today. 3 assists from midfield. Very creative footballer. Latham with a foot in. Kusanov great defending. O'Reilly away. I don't think the young man's going to get on here. Ball over to Canitho. Just can't control it. The young man Foster won't get on. He's going to be full time here. Surely O'Reilly wins it back. Full time whistle goes. A 3-2 against Preston. Made it difficult for ourselves. 2 worldies from then. Cavan Sullivan, great. Up was match day 2. Well, next was match day 22 in the Premier League title race. City with a big 3-0 win away from home. Antonio Nusa gets sent off, so that's another forward option. We will be out in the next one. Semenyo opens the scoring, and it's a double from Jude Bellingham to get us all the 3 points and a clean sheet. So in 5th place currently in the UEFA Champions League, 2 games left to qualify. It's looking tight actually between us and everyone else. I mean, we're on 13 points, but so is Girona, so are Bayern. Arsenal on 12, Liverpool on 12, and then you've got Leipzig, Salzburg, Celtic on 10, Man United, Ajax, Dortmund on 10 as well, 11 and 10. So they're only a win away from catching up if we were to lose. So this next game in Strasbourg is pretty important away from home. Of course, a Chelsea team, they're owned by the Blue Claw Group, aren't they? Well, with no Haaland available, we are going to make a bit of a change today, and that's going to be Bellingham and Foden up top together as a sort of false 9 strike force. Cherki in the 10 with Nusa and Semenyo in the wide areas. O'Reilly comes in for Rodri, who's rested, and then it's Livramento, Diamande, Vardiel. Near the back 4 for Bruggen in goal. We've got Sangare, Canitho, Sullivan, Anderson on the bench, as well as Rodri, Alexander-Arnold, Kusanov, and Lukeba. The way to Strasbourg in the UEFA Champions League for Manchester City. Strasbourg doing really well, the Chelsea onside. As are Girona, the Manchester City onside, because Girona are actually not far behind us in the league phase here in the Champions League. Strasbourg in 20th place. But a loss for us could mean us going out of the Champions League. A win might just mean we qualify. Played Nusa there. Cherki. Foden. Oh, what a ball through to Nusa that is! Nusa! 1-0 Manchester City. What a ball by Phil Foden. And what a finish from Antonio Nusa. His 2nd goal in the UEFA Champions League. The assist from Phil Foden is ridiculous. Antonio Nusa. Marmouche style finished that across the goalkeeper to his left. Nusa. Back into O'Reilly. Foden. Good top here to Nusa. Back down to Bellingham. And a save at Atibolu. To Semenyo, what a ball. Semenyo! Saved by Atibolu again. He's past Semenyo. And past Livramento as well. Diamande across. A bit like the Preston game. We've not taken our chances. And we're going to get caught out. And we do get caught out by Canate's finish 1-1. Shaki. O'Reilly. Back to Shaki. Through to Foden. Foden looking for Bellingham in the box here. Foden. Oh, Shaki make a run round him. Why didn't he run off him there? Nicely done by City. Shaki. Sangare. Shaki here. Ryan Shaki, the former Frenchman. Shaki. Oh, what a pass to Phil. Foden! How's he missed? Swing it down to Shaki. Nusa. Ainieri. Across the box to Phil Foden. He's not missing that one. 2-1 Manchester City. Foden was no way missing that one. He's third in the Champions League this season. Nice done by Nusa on towards Ainieri. Phil Foden for a tap-in. Doesn't always work out, does it? We struggle in front of goal at the moment. Goals are drying up a little bit. Guardiola here. Sprinted past a little bit too easy. It's always Lacaba. Oh, what a turn by Canate, and what a goal. 2-2. Every time we go defensive, we get punished for being crap. Diamande there just spun by Canate. Oh dear. Sullivan. Okay, another 3-2 here. Into Sangare. Carrizo. Onto Sangare. Sangare! Oh, he's offside, the Frenchman. We should have got 3 here today. O'Reilly, brilliant. Was the last chance here? Sangare. No, cause the forward line is rubbish. Full time 2-2. Points dropped. Disappointing again. Well, this season goes from bad to worse in terms of injuries to the forward line. Jude Bellingham picks up a similar injury to Erling Haaland. Broken foot, broken toe. He's out for 3 months as well. That's his season over pretty much, barring the last few games. And we are really struggling now in the forward areas. Really struggling. Well, we currently sit third in the Premier League table. 2 points behind second place Manchester United and a few more points behind league leaders Chelsea. Up next is a Manchester derby. And we can leapfrog United in this title race. We can go 1 point clear of them with a win here today. There is no Erling Haaland until the end of the season pretty much. There's no Jude Bellingham. And Antonio Nusa is suspended for this one. So Verbruggen starts to go. It's Trent, Diamande, Vardy, Ainieri the back four, Rodri, Shaki, Anderson and Semenyo the midfield four. Foden, Sangare up top. Got Lacaba, Livramento, Kusanov, O'Reilly, Naipan, Sullivan, Makeda and Carrizo on the bench. That City side looking significantly weaker. There are 2 95 rated players we're currently missing. So Manchester Derby against the side that are 2 points ahead of us in the Premier League title race. But they're in second. We're not even in second place at the moment. And we're here with no Haaland and no Bellingham. And this City side looks like, with the injuries we've got, with the problem we've got, we're not going to be in the title race come the end of the season. We've got to keep pushing and hope we can make it. The bench of Manchester United is Andrea Nana, Aiden Heaven, Rafinha, Zirkzee, Malacia, Giuliano Simeone, Kanye Biek, Ahmad and Fredrickson. It's Sam Lamens in goal, Koundé, Maki van der Ven, De Ligt and Carlos Augusto the back four, Ugarte, Collier and Mainu the midfield 3, and Buemo, Sesko and Cunha the front 3. Mainu, Ryan in Buemo, away from Ryan Ainieri. Buemo still, cross comes in. Sesko! What a header. Diamande and Vardy all stand off him. That's been a problem this season. And he gets his 10th of the season. There's Benjamin Sesko. Cross comes in from Mbuemo. Diamande is just not tight enough for Sesko. But he's still got a lot to do from there this forward. Really good header. Loops over Verbruggen. The previous goal came from this situation. Back to Sesko again. Spins Diamande, Sesko. Going to get a shot off. Vardy takes him down the box. Penalty Manchester United. Foul by Vardiel. And then Buemo steps up to the spot. Brian Buemo. Keeper goes the right way. Makes it 2-0 Manchester United. And City are getting battered here at the Etihad. Oh dear. Rodri. Shaki. Wide to Semenyo. Into Foden. Foden, what a ball. Sangare! Sangare again. City 2-1 back in it. He missed the first one, but he put in the second one. Only his 6th start in the Premier League. His second goal, right in the middle at Lemons for the first one. Beats Lemons with the second one. 92 volleys, 87 finishing, 87 ball control. Doesn't feel like it from Sangare, does it? He's a highly rated player. He doesn't play like it at all. Needs that support though. Late tackle on Semenyo there, referee. Shirky Anderson. On towards Aitnuri. To the far post. Somebody attack it, Phil Foden does eventually. Out to Trem. Oh, and tackled by Kobe Mainu. Rodri, great challenge on Mbuemo. Still falls to United. The midfield of United has been brilliant today, by the way. Just winning the ball back, snapping into challenges too often with us. Kobe Mainu's left the great ball over to Mbuemo here. Good to Shesko. Oh, Mbuemo. Back onto Shirky. In towards Semenyo. On to Sangare. Sangare! Right to the goalkeeper. Right, near a good challenge, corner ball. We can make those changes as well now. Pressure on Margaritho to make the impact. Koundé off the line by Rodri. Away by Aitnuri. And Mbuemo. Carritho can't get there. Trent, great nick by Trent. Carritho into trouble again. Go Manchester City. Past Aitnuri. Mbuemo, great feet. Aitnuri. Straight to Kobe Mainu, who blazed a great chance over the bar. Into Shesko. We've pushed everyone forward. Kinya. Trent again. Brilliant. Shirky. Trent. Makadu. Trent. Trent. Makadu! Oh, blocked away by the goalkeeper Lamens. Semenyo can't take it off Koundé. It's going to be another defeat for Manchester City. And I think that is the title race run. Because we're 4 points off Man United. And we're way off it now after that Derby Day defeat. Well, in terms of Champions League qualification, we're on 14 points. Level on Bayern, Celtic, Arsenal 2 points behind, Lille 2 points behind, Liverpool 2 points behind, Salzburg 2 points behind. Our title in the Premier League is looking bad. And our chances of automatic qualification aren't looking good here. Leipzig on 14 as well. We face Real Madrid, who are top of this league, to try and finish in an automatic qualification stage. We have to win, I feel. We're going back to basics, really, and going back to what we used last season with changes, really, in the side. So, Gustavo Lacava coming for Diamande and Vardy. I thought pulling that game against Old Trafford. I knew he wasn't great either, but Doggy's not back yet. And Livramento's going to stay on the bench. Anderson and Rodri in the midfield too, again, like we saw last year. Shirky in the 10, Noosa and Semenyo in the wide areas. Phone drops to the bench today. We're going to make a big decision. Seven Ipan is going to striker. Seven Ipan is going to striker. Let's try it. Let's try it. Against Real Madrid, we've got nothing to lose really at the moment the way we're playing. Seven Ipan is going to play false 9. If it doesn't work, then with deadline day approaching in the next episode, we're going to have to try and find a striker, aren't we, really? So away at the Santiago Bernabeu. They are top of this league phase, Luis Enrique's side. And they come up against Vincent Kompany's Manchester City. So this is Real Madrid side of the bench. They've got Restes, Batseviciu, Barrera, Gonzalo Garcia, Rudiger, Mastantuono, Federico Valverde. Oh no, Valentin Valverde. Brahim Diaz and Fortea on the bench. It's Thibaut Courtois in goal. Valverde at right back. Federico Valverde. Huysen, Asensio and Camavinga at the back four. Both fullbacks very highly rated. It is Tchouameni, Marius Leconte and Garagula in midfield 3. Rodrigo, Vitor Roque and Rodrigo Mora the front 3. No Mbappe, he's of course at Liverpool now. Manchester City looking in a bad position. But you never know. Get back to our best in this. Seven Ipan. And on to fellow Norwegian Noosa. And Noosa in behind. And Noosa pokes from goalwards. And a good save by Thibaut Courtois. And then he does that. Played so well in that role last season. Curse the commentator. They give it away to Trent. Back to Anderson. Shirky. Rodri. Semenyo. Shirky. There is 7 Naipan! Naipan scores at the Bernabeu. Well, not the cleanest of finishes from the Norwegian. But he goes and scores, and maybe that is our way forward. Maybe 7 Naipan at false 9 is the way forward. Shirky finds him. Naipan hits it. Naipan scores past Courtois. Big game. And the young man steps up. Very good finish past Thibaut Courtois. 1-0. Manchester City. Shaqiri. Space wide for Nusa. He's in Captain Valverde. Nusa past him. Back onto Shaqiri. Cross in. Naipan! Oh, what a save by Courtois. You like a lot more solid on the counter at the moment. Peter Roque. Driving through us. Great pace from the Brazilian. Trent is with him. Well done, Trent. Goal kick. It comes off Peter Roque there. It came off him. I'm sure of it. Cross in. Verbruggen claims. Verbruggen plays Semenyo. Counter City. Naipan. Oh, what a ball by Naipan to Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo at the Bernabeu. Come on. Semenyo! 2-0 Manchester City. And Seven Naipan has been class in that attacking role. He's a striker. He must be a striker. Sangare, your days are numbered. Because Naipan's been unbelievable here. What a finish from Semenyo. Switch of play. Trent across to Rodrigo Moro. Takes it off him brilliantly, Trent. Then towards Semenyo. Naipan. Shaqiri. Semenyo. Shaqiri. Shaqiri off the bar! Oh, off the bar by Shaqiri. Oh, Nusa brilliant there. And City get it back again here. Rodri. Anderson. Antonio Nusa. Far post. Naipan is there. Good defending by Asensio. Brilliant by Semenyo. Oh, Trent. Two passes in quick succession to the opposition. Kusanov with a great challenge. Lekeba away to Shaqiri. Naipan. Over top to Nusa, not the best of passes. Oh, Asensio. We sort of read that. Gets lucky. Anderson with another good challenge. City have been unbelievable today. Rodrigo. I mean, top of the group. Top of the league phase, Real Madrid. The best side in this competition so far. We've come here and dominated them at the Bernabeu. Wide to Makadu. Over top to Naipan. He's in again. Naipan. Oh, I just can't hit it. It's the yellow card for Antonio Nusa. He's been brilliant off that left today. Foden there. Just can't get there. And that is full time. What a win to end the episode. Thank you for watching. That is more like it. Seven Naipan, the false 9 era begins right now. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. You want to see what's happening in this career mode. Extended and early. Join the WeST Members Club. Semenyo with a winner. Naipan with a goal as well. We'll see you guys next time.